morning and welcome to FYI Pittsburgh. I'm Marianne Miller. The Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank will join with nearly 200 member food banks of Second Harvest, the National Food Bank Network, to observe National Food Bank Week, October 11th through the 17th. There are lots of things going on at the food bank these days. Here with us today to tell us about those activities associated with the local observance and the need for volunteers to help keep the food bank going are Cheryl Kramer, volunteer coordinator for the food bank, and Steve Bodner, who is a member of the local band, I'm sure that everyone knows, the Damaged Pies, and a member of the Pittsburgh Musicians for Hunger Relief. Thank you both for being here. Appreciate it very much.
Nice to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, as we mentioned, National Food Bank Week is coming up and World Food Day. Bringing those to the forefront and observing those days, what is it that you're hoping to accomplish?
Well, World Food Day is an event that goes on actually all over the world.
How about that?
And it's celebrated by all kinds of different countries. And basically what World Food Day is about is just putting hunger and homelessness at the forefront of people's minds just for one day. And that's October the 16th. It's celebrated every year. The food bank's done a number of different things through the years to celebrate World Food Day, or not really to celebrate because it's not the kind of thing you want to celebrate, hunger, but to recognize the problem and try to bring it to some recognition among the public. This year we're having World Food Day, an event at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank, in order to try to attract people to our facility because we really want people to have a chance to come down and see what we're all about. It's really a very interesting place to come visit. And so what we're having is World Food Day, a special concert in our warehouse.
Man, this woman is giving you a perfect segue to tell us why you're sitting here with us now. Tell us a little bit about this, the premiere that she's talking about.
Okay,
I guess the song you've written.
Yeah, well, the song's called No Reason. And what I did was I wrote a song to try to bring, I guess, more people in to volunteer to get involved with the problem because the problem isn't going away. And so what we've done is, along with my band, the Damaged Pies, we've taken some of the top bands in the area, like, you know, we have Phil Harris, and we have Brad Wagner, and Planet Leo, and Keith Sparbani in the Soft Parade. Keith's also producing this at Solution Studios. We have a band called Brain Clay, and the singer from Brain Clay used to be in my band. They're a new band, and they're going to be good when they get out there. We have Jim Paulette and Chris Evers. We have The Left, and I hope I haven't forgot anybody in there.
I hope not, too.
Now, there's a lot of people in this.
Are all of them singing in the song, or there's just one big concert, or what?
What we've done with the song that's on tape is various members from the bands we made up a core band, and then each of those band singers takes a phrase in the
like
song.
We Are the World thing?
Yeah.
That sort of format?
Yeah, it's the same type of thing, only I hope it's a little, excuse the expression, but less hokey.
Okay.
You know, I mean, Quincy Jones really wouldn't know about the problem because he's too far removed from it. I think the people, being it's a grassroots effort and it's associated with the food bank, that we can get more people involved. So, yeah, the song really doesn't pull any punches.
I saw the lyrics on paper. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. And this is like the idea, I guess, behind it, no reason that anyone should be going hungry in this country?
Yeah, it's, you know, that's the bottom line, is there is no reason in America for anybody to go hungry.
100,000 people in our area every year. The story from Stu Emery.
The food bank building has enough room under its roof to hold 5 football fields. Most of the time, that space is filled with donated food that is distributed through 350 agencies to needy families. Staff and volunteers gathered today to try to increase public awareness.
And that's why we have World Food Day, to remind us that we cannot tolerate that people go to bed hungry at night because we don't have the political will to do something about it.
A group of local musicians are doing their part by putting together this new tape, which will be available at Giant Eagle stores and at National Record Marts. All proceeds will go to the food bank.
It's a positive song, and what we're trying to do is get people, we're telling them the situation is urgent, but at the same time we're telling them you can do something about it. It isn't hopeless. So the song is called No Reason because what we're saying is there's no reason that this should go on, especially in this country.
The food bank also announced a new program called Canstruction. It will encourage students in local schools to collect canned goods while being creative at the same time.
We have Scott Frislin from The Left. There's Brad Wagner from the Brad Wagner Band. And there's Jim as well, who's with Brad. We have Joy Wilson, who's from Planet Leo. Leo couldn't be here. We have Chris Evers, ex of the Damaged Pies. There's Mark Pinta of the Damaged Pies. We have Steve Adams from the Critics, moving left to right. Margie Michelle and Terry Bennett of the Damaged Pies. Bill Laspin of Brain Clay, and Phil Harris of Phil Harris.
Right.
Thank you.
And you play with?
I play with the Damaged Pies.
Okay. Let me ask you this. The money that first of all, how is the money going to be raised in this particular operation?
Well, what we've done is we've put out a song called No Reason, and all the money from No Reason is going to the food bank. And we have a video coming out as well that we're going to try to sell.
Yeah, we're going to go to the song because we're running out of time, but for other people that are interested, this is something you might be able to do. Here's the Pittsburgh Hunger Thing. You guys do the song.
From watching this world, glass covered sidewalks by buildings they board. People are starving and they don't have a home. We're lost in a future of hatred and phones, oh yeah. Led by the clueless, no blood in their veins. Political paupers and no one to blame. Standing in bread lines and holding our hats. They're taking our country where we're taking it back, oh. No reasons, just answers, waiting to be found. No reasons, just answers, take a look around. Seeds to be planted, there's seeds to be sown. We're in this together.